Just as a reminder, this is unplugged ceremony, so if you take this moment to turn off your cell phones, that would be appreciated. Thank you. Please rise. On behalf of the Hunter and Domenden families, welcome to the matrimonial union of Allison Nicole Hunter, Lorenzo Anthony Domenden. Family, friends, special guests, thank you for coming today to this most wonderful day. Everyone's presence will add to the special memories that Allison and Lorenzo will have as they reflect back upon this, their wedding day. You may be seated. Who presents this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and
We have everything we need for a wonderful wedding. A great venue, wonderful weather, beautiful bridal party, a stunning bride, and of course, a stunned groom. As beautiful as everyone looks today, and they could no doubt be on the front of a bridal magazine, more importantly, we're here to celebrate the beauty of love. That these two people found each other in these crazy times, and have made the decision to be there for each other and to have unity and purpose for their lives filled with the love that they share. At this time, I'd like to invite Lorenzo's Aunt Anita to read a blessing for these two at this time.
Dear Lorenzo, Allison, may your marriage always bring glory to God, joy to one another, and blessings to your family for many generations. May love and laughter fill your hearts and your homes for all the days of your life. And may you face every challenge hand in hand, side by side, knowing that with God's grace, we will overcome all obstacles. May the world be forever a better place because you fell in love with it. In Jesus' name.
Allison and Lorenzo have expressed to me how important their families are to them. And would like to give a special thanks to their parents, Allison's mom and dad, Kim and Steve, Lorenzo's mom and dad, Monica and Manny. On behalf of each of them, they say, thanks, Mom and Dad. for giving them the love and encouragement and everything they needed and more as they grew up and became the people they are today. Truly, I want to say thank you to Mom and Dad and for bringing them to this point in their lives as they start their marriage and their own family. Lorenzo and Allison would like to also give a special thanks to Mom. They have a special rose they would like to present to their mothers as a simple gesture, as a way to say that they love and appreciate you. And at this time, I'll read a poem that they've chosen. It says, "My mom, the one that's always been there, right from the very start. With love, with hope, with guidance, you taught me from your heart. It's only now I realize you sacrificed your hand to give me life and watch me grow, and now I understand all that a mother's love is. A mother's love is true, and I always feel blessed, so because my mother is you." So I want to say a special thanks to Mom. Today, obviously, is a culmination of many, many small steps along life's way. I'm sure Mom and Dad can remember these two when they were born, of course. The first steps, first day of school, the challenges of the teenage years, graduations, all those steps, all those things, as a special day in many ways. But the steps that have led us here today for Lorenzo and Allison is, first and foremost, they became friends. And then with time, that friendship has developed into a deep love for one another. And now, Allison and Lorenzo, one day before today, looked into each other's eyes and saw forever. Today, Allison and Lorenzo are on the threshold of the closest relationship that can exist between a man and a woman, marriage. And the purpose today remains the same as it has for thousands of years. Two lives uniting to become one. We're also here to celebrate and to support your lifelong partnership built on love. In marriage, we not only say I love you today, but I promise to love you for all tomorrows. Just a little marriage advice for you. The most valuable thing that you could share with your spouse is your time. There's never enough time. Never go to bed angry. Let your love be stronger than any anger. Learn the wisdom of compromise, for it's better to bend than to break. Believe the best of your loved one rather than the worst. Listen to each other. Confide in your partner. Ask each other for help. Remember that true friendship is the basis for any lasting relationship. Show affection with hugs and kisses and say I love you each and every day, and ask for God's grace and His guidance. Communication is also critical to a marriage, so keep the communication lines open. Make decisions together. And as today is one of the most defining days of your life, and as significant as it is, it's just the beginning of your marriage. The amount of investment that you make into the future of your marriage will result in a lifetime of dividends. Invest time into your relationship and to each other. This will help lead to a happy home. As no ceremony creates your marriage, only you could do that through love and patience, dedication, perseverance, talking, listening, helping, supporting, and believing in each other. Appreciate your differences. Learn to forgive each other. Be tender and kind. Compliment each other. Tell the other person you're thankful for having them in your life. Marriage counselor Edmund O'Neill wrote a passage about marriage. It says, marriage joins two people in the circle of its love. And it reads like this. It says, marriage is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. Marriage is a physical and emotional and spiritual journey promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness fuller, memories fresher, commitment stronger. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes that life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and a new way of expressing love deeper than life itself. When two people pledge their love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique unto themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written word. Marriage is a promise. That's a potential made in the hearts of two people who love each other, and it takes a lifetime to fulfill. After today, remember that life and marriage is about those special, small interactions as we go about living our daily lives, telling those silly inside jokes, giving each other a sweet smile, singing off-key to each other in the car as you're driving along, taking a simple stroll hand in hand, binge watching Netflix shows. Be sure to laugh at each other, hug, and be generous with kind and loving words. Enjoy the simple, intimate moments, as they will make a lifetime of wonderful memories. When they're at the time to take the oath of marriage, Lorenzo, do you solemnly agree before God and these witnesses to take Allison to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love and respect her, to live with her in all faith and tenderness, and sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, and leaving all others, to keep yourself only to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Allison, do you in like manner solemnly agree to receive Lorenzo as your lawfully wedded husband, to love and respect him, to live with him in all faith and tenderness, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, and leaving all others, to keep yourself only to him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
For those of you in the back row, they both said I do. I promise. They said it. At this time, I'd like to invite Jim Hansen, Allison's uncle, to come up to do a reading from 1 Corinthians 13.
The reading is from Paul's first letter to the Corinthians. Paul writes, "Love is not patient or kind. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It's not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away with tongue. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, we prophesy in part, but when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I responded like a child. When I became a man, I gave up childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I have been fully known. So now, faith, hope, and love abide, these three. But the greatest,
As I got a chance to know Allison and Lorenzo, two good people, I could tell they had that certain important bond and chemistry, kind of intrinsic for couples when they're married. And I see a lot of couples out here that seem to be married and probably had some good track record. And you probably could agree with this, that certain code that you have as a married couple. As we discussed the wedding details, Allison would have questions, ideas, suggestions, and Lorenzo knew exactly when to be quiet. So I think it's very important. So now is your part to make vows to each other. So no matter what trials or storms may come your way, let these vows be an anchor that reminds you of your commitment and love and your faith to each other. Lorenzo, if you'll just repeat after me. I, Lorenzo, take you, Allison, to be my wife.
I, Lorenzo, take you, Allison, to be my wife.
And these things I promise you.
And these things I promise you.
I will be faithful to you.
I will be faithful to you.
And honest with you.
And honest with you.
I will respect, trust, and help you.
I will respect, trust, and help you.
I will share my life with you.
I will share my life with you.
I will forgive you as we have been forgiven.
I will forgive you as we have been forgiven.
And I will try with you.
And I will try with you.
To better understand ourselves.
To better understand ourselves.
The world and God.
The world and God.
Through the best and worst.
Through the best and worst.
Of what is to come.
From what is to come.
As long as we shall live.
As long as we shall live.
Allison, if you'll just repeat these back to Lorenzo. I, Allison, take you, Lorenzo, to be my husband.
I, Allison, take you, Lorenzo, to be my husband.
And these things I promise you.
And these things I promise you.
I will be faithful to you.
I will be faithful to you.
And honest with you.
And honest with you.
I will respect.
I will respect.
Trust, help, and care for you.
Trust, help, and care for you.
I will share my life with you.
I will share my life with you.
I will forgive you as we've been forgiven.
I will forgive you as we have been forgiven.
And I will try with you.
And I will try with you.
To better understand ourselves.
to better understand ourselves,
the world, and God,
the world, and God,
through the best and worst
through the best and worst
of what is to come,
of what is to come,
as long as we shall live.
as long as we shall live.
At this time, I'd like to give you a hand blessing as you're holding each other's hands. It represents many things to us as individuals: trust, reassurance, strength, comfort, compassion, intimacy, friendship, and love. We ask that all these qualities be present in your marriage. These are the hands that will love and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and joy. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and hold you when fear and grief fill your minds. These are the hands that will squeeze you close as you give each other hugs. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. These are the hands that will give you the love and support you need to chase your dreams. These are the hands that will help to hold you and your family together as one. These are the hands that, even when wrinkled with age, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you that same unspoken tenderness with just a gentle touch. From now on, working together, everything you wish for can be realized. We ask God's blessing upon these hands. The symbol of a marriage is a ring, and it represents to the world promises and vows that you've taken. A ring is round, unceasing, unending, like the love you have for one another. Let the care and protection of the rings that you exchange be a reminder to care and protect for each other. May we have the rings. Thank you. Lorenzo, if you'll take Allison's rings. As you place them on her finger, just say, "With this ring, I thee wed." With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed. I don't think I can get it on there.
Allison, if you'll take Lorenzo's ring and place it on his finger and say, "With this ring, I thee wed."
With this ring, I be wed.
The good news is it's not coming off, so that's good. That's good. Now will you feel no storms, for each of you will be the shelter to the other. Now will you feel no cold, for each of you will be the warmth to the other. Now there's no loneliness, for each of you is the companion to the other. You're two persons, but there's only one life and home before you. Turn together to look at the road you traveled to reach this, your moment of happiness. It stretches behind you into the past, but look to the future and what lies ahead, a long and winding, adventure-filled road, whose every turn means new discovery, new hopes, new joys, new laughter, a few shared tears. May happiness be your companion. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years to come. Go this day to your home, enter your days together. May your love story be sweet and your lives together be good and long upon the earth. Today, in God's eyes, two independent families have become one interdependent family. And as witness before God in this company, they have given and pledged their love to each other and declared the same by giving and receiving rings, just as a challenge as you go forward from this place. May your love never fade. May you never take each other for granted. Never forget to treat each other with warmth, tenderness, kindness, and respect. May you have unity and remind yourselves often what drew you together in the first place: friendship. And when you're old and coming to the end of your days, may you be found just as you are right now, hand in hand. Thanking God for each other and for each day that He's given to you. By the authority vested in me, by the state of Indiana, and according to the ordinance of God, as God has joined you two together, let no man seek to dissolve this union. I now pronounce that Lorenzo and Allison are husband and wife. And now begins your happily ever after. Lorenzo, you may kiss your wife. One more time for Mr. and Mrs. Dominden.